ladies and gentlemen, Blugoblin here on behalf of Dark Avenger Inc. I'm here today, for this video here, I am here to review Ultimate Comics X-Men number 24. Brian Wood is still doing the writing on this series. Now, this is the start of a new story arc involving the mutants on Utopia, and we have a new artist on here. But I'll just put the name around here somewhere because I will not dare even try to pronounce it because I'm pretty sure I will butcher it. So I'll put the name somewhere around here if I remember to, and say that that he does a pretty decent job with the artwork on here. Really impressive on some people here. But this is the start of a new story arc, and the mutants, we're learning more about Utopia. We're learning more about what's going on at Utopia, thanks to this sentient seed that the mutants created and tried to showcase with the help of Tony Stark and everything. And we get to see what exactly the mutants are doing with this seed on Utopia. And as it turns out, you know, when these mutants were first dumped onto this land, we were under the assumption that they were the only mutants left in the country. Not so. This is a pleasant reveal. Turns out there are indeed more mutants out there in the country, and they are learning about Utopia through all this propaganda with the sentient seed and with this whole Utopia thing, and they find themselves going to Utopia. And the mutants are using the seed to grow a forest, you know, be able to get crops, more food, shelter, the whole 9 yards. They're making a little city out of this dump that they were thrown on. And it's really impressive to see what they're doing with this stuff. They're really using their heads here. It's very nicely done, and it's nice to see that there are indeed more mutants in the country now that it's gone public and everything, and it's really nicely done. And on the other end, you got the mutants who are rebelling against Kitty Pryde's leadership, you know, led by Nomi Blue, who, you know, is a little 14-year-old blue-haired Magneto ripoff, but still, she shows good potential in here. She really does. And this issue reminded me of something that I actually forgot about. Not only can she control metal, but she is able to inhibit Kitty Pryde's phasing powers. This book reminded me of that. I actually forgot about that. So that's interesting stuff. I mean, this series is slowly building up a rivalry between Kitty Pryde and Mach 2. Nice. It's not the most impressive thing in the world that Marvel is doing right now, but it's keeping me interested in the series. I really like it. We also get a scene from the other side of the planet, where I forgot the name of the town. I think it was called Tian. It's where Karen Grant is located, and she's learning more about this Utopia and everything, and I think she has decided to dip her feet in the water and go check this place out. And she, of course, tells us readers what we already know. She's Jean Grey. I'm like, I feel like this particular page where she reveals that she's, you know, actually Jean Grey, I kind of feel like that's a wink and a nod to us readers. It's like, hey, just in case you forgot. Remember? Don't you remember? Yeah, okay. Just checking, making sure you remember that. You know, kind of, you know, duh kind of moment there. But it will be nice to see Jean come back, you know, come back into the picture, you know, knowing what's going on here. And of course, the government. This series does a very impressive job by completely vilifying the government. The government is wanting to take the mutants out. No duh. We know this. But they're wanting to do it in a more political matter. You know, they realize now that a strategic attack, it isn't going to work. So they're going to try to do it more politically. That's pretty much all we got for this. And the book ends on a kind of cliffhanger. But this issue was really, really good. But I wouldn't say it was great. Yeah, it's another one of those books where I read it and I'm like, okay, nice read, good plot directions, good character development, the artwork is good, the writing is good, I like the way the story is being paced. This could really go somewhere, but at the same time, I'm kind of like, this could be better. You know, it's just, you know, pros and cons to everything people read. And, you know, for me, if you're an X-Men fan, I'd say go ahead and get this. But only for the big hardcore fans of X-Men. If you've been following Ultimate X-Men ever since it first began about 10-something years ago, if you've been following the Ultimate X-Men, then why stop now? This is still a really good series. I think it's very underrated, actually. It's just my opinion. But I did enjoy it. I give it 3.5 stars. 3.5 stars. Yeah, it was well above average, but still nowhere near perfect. You know, I guess that's how you can put it. But there's my review. Oh, and another thing, there's also I almost forgot to mention this, but there's also could be a dissension in the ranks between Nomi Blue and another member of her squad of mutants. Now, I won't give everything away on that, but that part of the plot, and I almost forgot to mention this, but that part of the plot is also really interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing where that goes as well. But yes, like I said, this was a good read. I did enjoy it. And there's my review, everybody. That's my review of Ultimate Comics X-Men number 24. I want to thank y'all for watching this. Give me some feedback. Post your comments. Post your opinions. Let me know what you thought. Let me know what you thought of my review or of this issue or both. Who knows? Subscribe to Dark Avenger Inc. Plus, everybody. Dark Avenger Inc. And follow Dark Avenger Inc. Plus on Facebook. Don't forget about my channels. Don't forget about, you know, all that stuff. Thanks again for watching, everybody. And until next time, I will see you all later.